do, in order to chill out a little bit from all of the stuff that I've signed myself up for, I'm going to teach myself how to throw on this ridiculous piece of machinery. So I did that, and I started like, oh, when I finish my work at 5, I'll do an hour of throwing. And then a couple of weeks later, it was when I finished my work at 4, persevered doing stuff that I wanted to do. So I kept choosing things. People are like, you can do this and it'll make you more financially viable, you can get a mortgage, you can do this, or you can be poor for a couple of years and really struggle for a while, but you can be kind of happy. And I'd always pick that one, every single time. I was so determined not to let someone else tell me what to do. I'm not too weird, I'm like kind of okay in the middle, which is fine.
Can I ask then, Henry, what was your biggest insight from being on the show?
Being on the show, I think actually the biggest insight of being on the show was just like, make the art that you want to make. Make the art you want to make, because if you've got on the show, you must be relatively okay at what you do. Like over 2,000 people applied and only 12 potters got on. So I must be doing something right, or I must be, getting there. So maybe I should take, my feelings of who I am and realising that, it's okay to be kind of weird, it's okay to be who I want to be, and I can't be bothered to wear a mask. Why am I doing the same thing with my art? Like, why am I pretending to make stuff that I think other people will like? Like, why don't I just do what I'm doing to myself, to what I make, and make the things that I want to make, and make the things that make me passionate? Because the more passionate I am about work, the better that work is going to be. And I think that was the biggest takeaway for me, was from everyone that I spoke to and everyone that I learned from on the show, was just, they said to me, oh, you're a very individual, unique person. Like, you should just lean into that more. Colour, so it's not like pristine white, but I kind of like that a little bit more. So, yeah. I used to be in the circus, so adrenaline comes very naturally to me. But yeah. So this is called coning. You cone up and cone down. And it's like a very tactile thing to do, I guess.
Yeah. Mesmerising.
So that's kind of like centered enough for me. Like, it's a tiny little bit off, but a sense of balance, like, that's crazy. But and then from this point, you just sort of like grow your pot, so you can kind of feel how thick the walls are. Feel the bumps that are in there. You're just flattening those out, yeah? So you move nice and slowly, and you can press those down, and you can you feel the differences in height?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you feel yourself like evening them out? You can barely get a right angle, right? Barely. Yeah.
It's a real
So, what